Well, so when I visited my mum over Christmas, she found a whole bunch of my old artwork from high school and sixth form in her attic. She told me that she didn't want it anymore and I had to take it back to my house with me. So I've had it here for like the last sort of 2 months and it's just been gathering dust, and I'm going to put it in my attic, but I thought, do you know what? Before I do, maybe we should take a walk down memory lane. So let's have a look at the stuff I used to draw. The first thing to show you is a self-portrait from year 9 maybe, so I would have been what, 13 years old. Here it is. Not very good, is it? It's actually quite accurate, not the colour obviously, but my face, the anatomy of my face, actually that's what I looked like when I was 13, so that's not too far off accurate. I just look like I'm really mouldy for some reason, like I've just kind of been rotting for a while. And this finger is actually attached to this hand, but because it's just so messy you can't really see that, and that looks like a mess, and that looks like it's growing out of my cheek. Must try harder, I think, on that one. Oh, I've got stuff in the back of it. What do I have here? Oh, I remember this! I remember this. This is... Wait, I've got 2 things here. Oh, okay, right, I've got a few things I'm going to show you. Oh, I've ripped one. Oh, no. This was... I want to say year 10. I was really into basketball at the time. I can't remember who that guy is now, but he's playing basketball. Oil pastel. Essentially, what I did with most of my artwork is I'd have a big thing in the middle, like a big image that I'd draw, I'd be really happy with it, and then go, crap, what do I do with the rest of it? I can't just have this guy floating on like orange paper. So then I would start worrying about the background. So I bought a sports magazine and then just drew people from the magazine. Basketball was my favourite sport, so I made him in colour. Can't remember who he is though. And then you've got kind of various sporting people. On a rather similar, just slightly less colourful theme, I have this one here. This was my final piece in high school, so my final GCSE piece. I would have been 15, I think. This person here is called Jenna. She was my mum's boyfriend at the time, his niece, I think. So yeah, there we are. I made her look much creepier. Actually, it's quite a cute photo of her, but I made her look really scary by giving her sort of hollow eyes. And then again, I had no background, so I just kind of made blurry people up. I think foreheads were my letdown, actually. Look, no forehead, no forehead, no forehead, hardly any forehead, not enough forehead, hand. So otherwise though, she's got no forehead, she's got a fringe, but otherwise I'm quite happy with that. Oh my god, if I did this when I was 15, that's 13 years ago. I'm nearly double the age of this piece of artwork. Okay, what else do we have? I've got any sketchbooks. I've just had a big old rummage through, and for some reason I'm missing a lot of work, and I haven't got any sketchbooks, so this is all just kind of the bigger pieces. God knows where the sketchbooks are. They're lost in the ether of time. Here I have Victoria Beckham with terrible teeth. This is a technique called cross-hatching. So I did this just in biro, which takes bloody forever, and you just kind of have to like draw one way, then draw the other way. The thing about drawing in biro is that if you do it wrong, you're screwed, hence the teeth. Oh look, I've got all the details. Jimmy Chapman, back then I went by Jimmy, not Jim. 13 RCOs, that's the first year of sixth form. I would have been 16, I think. Oh, 2nd of September 2004. Ah! Moving on, I have made someone into a zombie. Now this isn't actually the finished piece, this was like a sort of tester piece that you do first to see if you like the way it looks and the way it paints and everything. My final one was better, but not much better. This person's called Phoebe. I had a big crush on Phoebe when I was 16 because she was kind of tall and pretty and really, really cool, and I was short and nerdy and had no friends. That's the way to win a woman's heart, isn't it? Paint them blue so they look like they've been dead for a week. The reason I did this, I never told my art teachers, but I was really bad at getting flesh colour right. I could never get the tone of skin properly, so I would just kind of paint them abstractly in odd colours that aren't very human, just to kind of, I don't know. Oh dear, Jim. You had so much potential. Okay, here's a tiger. I don't remember why I cut it out and stuck it on this background. I imagine because once again I had no background and I probably had an attempt at drawing like a jungle scene around it or something and then hated it but thought the tiger was quite good, so I just cut it out and stuck it on the background. When were you done? Oh, here you go. Oh, okay, I've written something on the back of this, and this was Unit 2, Expressive Study. A big cat was my original idea, but soon decided it would be a better option to focus my attention on equally beautiful but more indigenous animals. Horses! Okay, that's just an example of the nonsense I would speak, because maybe tigers were too hard and there's too much stuff going on, so horses tend to be one colour-ish. There's a hole in this canvas, I don't know if you can see, but my finger's kind of poking through a bit. I don't know how that happens, but that's a horse. It's blue, because once again, I'm not very good at drawing things. I mean, I can draw things, but I can't colour things in accurately. So I would draw them properly and then just paint them or, like, you know, colour them in different colours. This is actually a copy of a really famous painting of a horse by, I think, an artist called George Stubbs, or I could have made that up. I'm looking at it now, and it needs a lot more work. I don't know why I gave it in like that, thinking it was finished. Oh well, I got by. I think when I left high school, I had an A star in art, and when I left sixth form, 2 years later, I'd gone down to a C, because basically, I wasn't drawing the things I wanted to draw, and I wasn't painting the things I wanted to paint, and I think my art teachers probably saw through the fact that I can't paint things in the right colours, and everything was either blue or green. But there you go, that is a fragment of all the artwork I've done. I've got no idea where the rest of it is, but now I want to draw stuff again. That's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching it. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down there. There's loads of links and stuff. Click them, because you can go to my second channel. You can see some other things I'm working on. It's all brilliant and very, very exciting. See you soon. Bye.